Are your screens ripped and fading and whipping like a flag in the wind? Today I'm going to show you how easy and quick it is to replace your window screens. Hi, I'm Ross with DIY on the House. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and to be updated on future videos. And if you have any questions, just comment below. We'd be happy to get back with you. For the last few years, we've been putting off replacing our screens because we thought it would be a difficult, expensive process. But it turns out the opposite is true. It's an easy, quick process, so let's dive in. The tools we're going to need for the job is a razor blade, a spline tool for screen splines, a flat-bladed screwdriver, the spline itself, and then the screen. We picked up the screen at the hardware store and also the spline. As far as spline goes, there's several different sizes. This is 0.140, and the reason we knew to go with that, on the screen itself, it recommended was 1.40. So there was several different sizes, so if you get confused, just go back to the manufacturer's specification. This screen is the old deteriorated one. It's been sun faded and it's fairly brittle. So the first thing we're going to do is remove the spline. So we're going to go around and look for actually the joint that when it was manufactured, where they ended the spline, and we're going to take that, just peel it up a little bit with your razor blade, and then support it while you're removing it. That way you don't have to worry about the frame actually falling apart on you. So get that. Apparently it's pretty old because, there we go. Remove that. Just keep pressing down on it while you do that. And this spline was put in piece by piece. So we'll actually do it a little bit differently. Oop, it's just falling apart. The Arizona sun has got it up. And we just got one little piece here. And just remove that. And then we'll put our fingers on the back side of the screen. And start removing the boy, it is so brittle. One thing we want to be careful is when on our pull tabs, these are the removable pull tabs when it's in the window, to make sure we don't damage those. Okay, and everything's in a good place. So after we get that, we're going to take our screen, we're going to just roll out and we'll overlap it just by about 3 or 4 inches is plenty. Take a razor blade and slice that. Now you do want to do this on a board because when you do cut that, you don't want this on concrete. It'll end up dulling the tip of your razor blade to the point where you can't trim it very well. You have to change out the razors. Okay, we're going to take our spline, we're going to lay that down. We're going to kind of square up our screen as much as possible. Okay, I'm going to take it, I'm going to press it in that groove, and I'm actually going to go to the end of the frame. I'm going to take my flat screwdriver. I'm going to just work that in. Okay, that's in place. Now, the spline tool itself has, one side has a groove on it, one is more of a bevel. So we're going to take the side that's a groove so it'll fit into the spline, and we're going to press that in till we hit the corner. We're going to make the corner, just press that, and we're going to take our screwdriver again, press that in, okay, and at that point we'll take our spline tool and go past our pull tabs here, and you want to be careful, just nice even pressure, keep the spline out in front of you. And as it goes, it'll actually be pulling the screen nicely. And we'll hit that corner. I'm just going to work that around that corner. Okay, that'll be good for now. We'll do a little finish up when we get done. Kind of lay out our screen a little bit so it's decent looking. The frame is actually aluminum. The tighter you get it, the more it's going to warp that frame. So on the last round, so we've done 3 sides. We're going to come to our last side. I'm going to lightly press my hand right here and take my spline tool. What I'm doing when I do the tool now, it's actually pulling the screen from the outside instead of the inside. So, and I'm not pushing very hard. I just need a little bit of give in it. Okay, take my razor blade and just trim that right there. You don't want to hit the screen with the blade because it will rip it, and then you'll just have to do it over again. Okay, so we got that. Go around to my corners, double check that it's all in place. When we're ready to trim off the excess, we're going to take our razor blade. We're just going to press it on top of the spline. The reason I'm doing that is so I don't actually accidentally cut that. So I'm just going to take it. I'm going to go real slow and I'm just going to zip it and just keep the same amount of pressure. Because if you push too hard, you might slip, end up cutting yourself, or you may just go ahead and take the paint straight off of the frame. Okay, once we get to the end, just going to trim that out. I'll start on this side here and just go nice and slow. Like I said, take your time. It's not a big rush. Oops, see. So as you can see, the frame is laying flat. It's not tweaked off at corners and stuff. And the reason for that is because of that last piece of keeping that little bit of slack in it. And that's because I was, when we put that last spline in, I was just slowly, keeping a little pressure and pulling the fabric from the outside instead of the inside. And the reason for that is because these also, they heat and cool, with the winter months and the summer months. And they contract and they expand. So now it's got a little bit of play in it, and that keeps everything nicely the way it is. So just super simple. All right, thanks for watching, and I hope you liked the video. I hope you see how easy peasy lemon squeezy this one was. And if you'd like to make a comment and have any questions, just let us know. We'll be happy to answer them. And refer to our other videos. If you have any other home repairs that you may have, just check out our channel. Thanks a lot.